So today I'm here to film my wrap up for the month of November, and I only read 3 books, and they're all Sarah J Maas books, 2 rereads and 1 haven't read yet, and I was very scared to read and now I have read and it's freaked me out. I am excited to talk about all I read. It's probably going to be a really quick wrap up because like these are all like later books in a series and I don't want to spoil too much, but I'm still excited, and like these books were all over 600 pages long. Practically if I've read 300 page books this month I probably would have had like 7 books to read, but just because I had these massive ass books that I was reading, it's taken a while, but let's get into it. So the first book I read was Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas, and this was a reread, and I had already started reading it last month, so it was only like, you know, finished the rest of it this month. I have to say I'm pretty sure Empire of Storms is my favorite book in the whole entire series because it is just so amazing and everything really comes together quite well, and I do find that this book can be a bit slow, but it's not that bad, and I just like where all the different storylines are going, and it's where we get a Lorcan. Like, I just love this book so much, and I had a lot of fun, and this is the one that I read the quickest out of the 3 because the other 2 I just lagged so much. I reread Tower of Dawn by Sarah J Maas, and this wasn't actually intended. I only thought of doing this probably around September when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, because this was the one I read most recently and I had the freshest in my mind. But as I did reread this, there were so many things I was picking up and so many things I was loving, and definitely worth a reread this book because it was so amazing. And just Kayla and I read everything, and I love Zartak, and I just can't even, and you get so many good things. It really does help if you've read Empire of Storms and not Kingdom of Ash to read this book because so much is happening. Like, yes, you don't have Aelin or any of those guys in this book, but it's just amazing, and everyone needs to read it for Irene and Kale. They really, really do, and Kale has a very great journey in this book, and it is just so worth the read. Then I read Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas, and I have to tell you guys, I'm not actually finished because I'm saying like, oh, it's a wrap up. I'm up to page 876, and there's only about 100 pages left, and I'm gonna finish it. It's just I wanted to film while it was still light and not wait, but this has to be finished because it's a Bibliosquad's book pick of the month. I was a month late reading this book, and I have been reading it for 12 days now, but I mean, this is 800 and something pages that I've already read, and I can't believe how long this book is. I am filming a reading vlog, and it's going to be hecka long, but you're going to get so many thoughts and feelings because I am kind of disappointed by this book. I'm just going to say that because it's not taking it where I want it to be, and it's so battly, and it's so slow, and just so many things are happening that I'm just like, why? I knew I was going to be disappointed. Like, I feel Sarah J Maas finales disappoint me. I was disappointed in Akawar as well, just because of the same kind of reasons, but I am glad that I finally have read it. I can be in the fandom again, and like after this I'm going to try and read books that aren't 1,000 pages long because this just took forever. And like when I was reading it at the start, you know, you read like 50 pages and it's like this tiny little slither, and now I'm like back to the end and I'm nearly done. Like I'm excited for it to be over, but it's still sad. Like I do feel really sad. Like I think I'm going into this like real rage, shock, denial thing, and yeah, it's freaking me out a little bit, but I'm nearly done. And like one of my rereads I did completely, so I read this whole 8-book series this year and finished it, and I anticipated this book, and I'm proud of myself this month. You gotta be proud. Even though I only read 3 books, gotta be proud. I mean, it's a lot of book. Like when you look at the pages, that's a lot. There's a lot happening. I'd say technically it was like a dome tuple kind of thing here because like this one's 680, this one's 660, and this one's 980. So definitely a lot of pages read this month, just not a lot of book. I got my thingy. I still only have 2 on there because I actually haven't finished the 3rd one yet, but I was really good at the start of the month. I only bought 4 books because I was in the shops and I needed them. Then Barnes & Noble had their Black Friday sale and I got 20% off my whole order, and I bought like 8 books and a gift for someone as well, but I just, yeah, I ended up buying books. I'm at the point though, hopefully, where I can't think of books that I really, really want, so hopefully I've just bought them all now so I don't need to buy any more. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this wrap up. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!